Hey guys, I'm at New District twice in the same week and it was really crazy. But in case you didn't know, I'm Kyla. I saw them on Disney Channel and I was like, oh, okay, it's just another band on Next Big Thing. And then later that week on Facebook, I was scrolling and I saw this event that was nearby and it said they're going to this mall at Steamtown. And I was like, well, I'm gonna bring this up to my friend Morgan. And so I did, and she's like, I kind of want to go. And I was like, me too. Even though, like, this was 2 days before the event, and we watched their music video, and we were like, wow. Like, I like them. I want to meet them, and I want to see if I like them live. So we went to the mall event, and they performed for us, and there weren't that many people, so it was really organized, and it was a really, really nice event. And when they sang live, it was, like, the best thing ever. Like, I've never seen artists, like, new artists sing so well live and perform so well, and, like, the dancing got me. Like, it was the best thing I've ever seen. Okay, but for their last performance, which was Closer, they had bandanas in their pockets, and they took them out and threw it to people in the crowd. And my friend Morgan, who was sitting, like, right here, she was like, she caught Jaden's bandana, and during the meet and greet afterwards, I was in line, and I was taking the photos and stuff like that, and during it, she went up to Jaden, and he was like, you caught my bandana, and she's like, yeah, and then he's like, am I gonna see you Sunday? And she's like, well, I hope we win tickets, but other than that, I'm like, no. And he's like, oh, and it was, I don't know, it was just so much. And then I got to meet them, and Devin was so nice. He was the sweetest, and and they were all, like, I don't know, they were just all really, really nice. And then while they were signing my cards, this is the June 8th one, they signed it, and while they were signing it, Devin was all like, so are you two, like, best friends? And we're like, yeah. And then he's like, are you, like, childhood friends? And we're like, yeah. He's like, that's really cool. And he's all like, I bet you guys talk about One Direction and hopefully soon us. And Morgan's like, yeah, we talk about that kind of stuff on the bus all the time. And he's like, oh, the school bus. I was like, yeah, the school bus. But I don't know. And then I got the picture with them. And then I asked Sean for an individual picture. Like, I mean, I didn't want to hold everyone up, so I was like, Sean, can I get a quick picture with you? And he's like, sure. And then I ended up, like, we went off to the side to go talk to our mom about the whole experience, because it was wonderful. And then I went up and bought my shirt, and I got back in line so they could sign it, but then the KRZ person was all like, all right, we're gonna do the ticket raffle. So they started pulling tickets, and, like, not too far in, Morgan's mom wins. And me and Morgan are like, oh my god, Summer Smash is a Sunday, and that is our one way in. And we were like, holy crap, this is great. And then, not too long after that, they asked Jaden to pick a name. And Jaden's like, okay. So Jaden picks it out. He calls Morgan's name. And Morgan lost it. And she, like, I got a photo because I whipped out my phone and I put it on Snapchat. I was like, oh my god, she won. And it was just so awesome. And he's like, now I am going to see you on Sunday. And it was so cute. And I don't know, I've never been so happier in my life. But it was like 5 minutes till ending. And I was just like, I was so happy. I didn't care that I left 5 minutes early. I was like, we're going to see them on Sunday again. But at this point, we didn't know if we were going to meet them again. And we didn't know. Like, that's all we didn't know. Like, I was so happy. I called my grandma. I was like, Morgan won Summer Smash tickets. Can I, like, go? Like, because she's inviting me. And she's like, yeah. Like, I was so happy. I was, like, talking. And she didn't, like, she was like, okay. Yeah. I was, like, so happy. And then, like, that night, Sean liked our photos, and Jaden liked her photo, and I was just so happy about it.
Cause I know that we gon' get, know that we gon' get it. the start and you stole out. I was wrong. I get lost in you. Kiss your neck, let me whisper in your ear all the things you wanna hear. Lean a little closer, lean a little closer. Lean a little closer. We're showing merchandise after this as well, so if you want to buy something, right in there. Some to there. Alright, guys, thank you.
You caught my eye right from the start, and you stole my heart. I wasn't looking for love, thought I was too cool, and I fell for you. Baby girl, you are.
And now June 12th rolls up. But okay, so we got there, we went through all these checkups, like through the like little security thing. Then we got in, found our seats, and then we sat there for a little bit, and then Liam List ended up coming on. And I feel bad for that kid because no one stood up, no one was energized yet, and I think his performance should have been a little bit later in the night. But after Liam List, New District comes on, and I got most of Ain't Got Money on recording, which I'm gonna show you. I was so happy, and there's so much screaming, and the camera is just not working for me. Like, I did not realize that I was tilting the camera, and if you heard like a banging like that, it's me against the chair in front of me because I got really excited. And that's how I relieved my excitement, was hitting the chair in front of me like, oh my god, like we found out earlier that day from my friend Morgan's other friend named Jared. He told us that the people at the stand were like, come back later because New District's gonna be here and you can meet them. And I was just like, no, he's lying. Like, I don't think they're gonna be out. And then I tweeted it, and I was like, oh, great. Then, like, in between their, like, before Closer, which is their last song that they perform, they go, we're gonna be at the merch booth signing things, and so you can meet us. And I was like, oh, great, okay. So, like, towards, like, I don't know, middle, before the end of the song, me, Morgan, my friend Michaela, and I guess her sister Abby ran to the merch booth, and we were like one of the first people there, and we were like, oh my god, this is cool. And then like after the performance, like they came out from the side of the stage, and so many people were crowding them, and then a whole flood of people come towards where we were, and we got pushed like in the middle of all of this, so all these people like cut us and stuff like that. So then the boys, like, I turn to my right and I look, and the boys are literally right there, and I'm like, I don't know. I was just like, this is not happening. Like, this is my second time seeing them. This is not happening. They're right there. And so, I don't know. I ended up waiting an hour, but a long while. It was getting like really dark. I waited really long to go see them again, and I missed Ruth B's performance for them, which I kind of want to see Ruth B, but after waiting so long, we finally got past the police officer. He let me and Morgan in, and Sean wasn't, okay, so Sean was the first one, and Sean was, like, kind of signing this girl's stuff, and he wasn't really done with her, and he looked up, and he's like, I know you guys, and me and Morgan were like, wow. But Morgan goes, I know you too. Like, she freaked out, and I was like, I don't even know what I said. Like, I probably said something, but I don't even remember because I was so happy in that moment. And then he signed our stuff, and then we went over to Dylan, and Dylan's like, he pointed at me, he's like, your name starts with a K, and I was like, yeah. And then he went over to Morgan. He's like, and then she goes, Morgan, and he's like, yeah, there were so many. And then he's like, you're Kaya? And I'm like, it's Kyla. And he's like, oh, I was so close. And I was like, yeah. And then we go to Devin, and all I remember is him being like super sweet, like once again. And then we go down to Jaden, and all I remember is me side hugging him for a picture, and he was so warm because I was so cold, and it's not even funny. It was a cold day, June 12th, really cold, don't know why, but it was. And then we leave, and then we go watch some of Troye Sivan's performance, and then that ends, and then we go back, and we get in line because Michaela needed photos, and needless to say, the police officer kicked me out because he noticed I already went, but my picture with Sean came out so bad. All those pictures were so awkward besides me and Jaden's because of the table between us. So we got back in time for Fifth Harmony's performance, which their performance was outstanding. Enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe.